It's 1927 and you live in Dallas, Texas. A little convenience store just pops up open that sells ice. Open from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Convenient, right? So, what was it like in the 20s or the early 1900s? Shit, I don't know. I didn't live in that period. But I live here now in the 2000s. And guess what? Nowadays, you can pretty much find a 7-Eleven in pretty much every corner of the United States. It's globally known. Singapore, Philippines, Japan, everywhere. So, what do? You build a 7-Eleven and you stock it with everything that you could possibly live off of. So, this is the 7-Eleven diet. Alright, so this challenge is going to be pretty simple. It's only going to be 3 things that we're going to focus on. That's 5, but 3. So 3 things. Gotta hit our daily calorie intake, and that's going to be 2,400, which is going to be pretty hard. I'm going to be honest. I think it's going to be a lot of items. 2, we got to hit our protein intake. So, per pound, almost essentially. I weigh about 150, 155, 160 on a good heavy fat day, but 150 is what we're going to mark it as. So that's 2. Number 3, it cannot be the same item twice, more than once. So it can't be a repeated item. So we gotta make sure that we get something new and different for every single time. I'm gonna try to split this into a morning breakfast kind of thing, lunch, and then dinner kind of thing, and kind of like some snacks in between, kind of just like a regular day of eating. So that's what we're gonna try to do. We're here. We're already at our first 7-Eleven. So let's go in. Let's see what they got. Let's see what's for breakfast. After breakfast, or after I basically wake up, I just have my little kind of either a cup of coffee, and I pretty much just hit the gym fasted. But today we're gonna do a little bit of a light breakfast kind of thing at 7-Eleven. Then we're gonna go to the gym, and then we'll go from there. Okay, breakfast. So I'm thinking, honestly, I'm thinking an energy drink. That's what I'm thinking. But I don't want something too heavy, and I need something to wash it down with. So we're more than likely gonna do some type of juice. Because I really don't want to have a coffee right now, honestly. So juice. I'll probably do orange juice. First item. Let's see. Next. Now I usually get the little Mexican breads, but we'll do the little deli section. Something not heavy, dude. I was thinking maybe just doing the eggs. Get some eggs. Oh.
You shooting?
Yeah.
Vlog?
YouTube.
How much this one camera?
This one 800.
800? Where are? Amazon?
Best Buy.
That's right.
All right, so this is what I usually always get. I always get the little cream breads, and that's basically it. So we got some peanut butter, some eggs. This is technically peanut butter, yo. Peanut butter is really good for pre-workout option. We'll save that for later. We'll do my usual
That's D.
What was that?
That's D.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, boss. Have a good one. All right, so don't mind the whole swivel and unlimited moving. That this is just raw footage. I'm not a good editor, so don't come at me for editing. I'm not an editor. I'm not even necessarily a YouTuber, but hey, we're trying to get into it. But it's yeah. All right, turns out I wasn't recording. I was talking to the camera by myself. All right, so just back in the car. We gotta heat up the car. I'm freezing. It's a cold day in Washington. I'm not about this life, but what can we do? No complaining. That was a complaint. But all right, so we got our hard-boiled eggs per eggs or per serving, which is 2 servings. We're looking at 120 calories. So we're gonna do this one first because you don't want to have egg breath at the gym, and then your gym crush walks up and all she smells is the egg breath. That will not be pretty. So I don't know how you guys have your eggs, but I love putting fucking Tapatio on these things. Best thing in the world, man. Best thing in the world. Tapatio, some pepper, and some salt. Done for. But 2 eggs, 120 calories. So we are already starting up the calorie count. I don't know how I'm gonna keep track of it because I am not doing any apps, and I could technically do my MyFitnessPal, but shit, I don't know. I'm gonna try to do the math when I get this video all together towards the end. So all right, so this ain't no test. This ain't gonna be telling you how everything tastes. I'm sure you know what the hell a hard-boiled egg tastes like. So it's nothing new. You know the one thing I should mention? That way I don't forget myself, is the protein. 11 grams of protein. That way when I'm watching this video and trying to edit it the best I can, I got the numbers. I really should just keep track of it, but I like to make things complicated. That's probably why no one wants me, but it's cool. I was gonna try to shove the whole egg in my mouth, but I didn't want to give you guys a little preview of my Friday nights. So that's gonna be secluded. Subscribe to my OnlyFans. I don't have one. I'm joking. I really don't. Eggs are by far the easiest thing you can make, and one of the probably like the fastest way to get protein in, next to like a freaking protein bar or a freaking protein shake. But you're probably wondering, why'd you not get just a protein shake? You know, they have protein shakes in there. Start getting your protein in. I'm not about to take a shit at the gym, man. If you already have a hard morning and it's already push day, you have put extra push. Now what's up? So, orange juice, 160 calories, 2 grams of protein. That's a big number. 2 inches, 2 centimeters, 2. Do you guys like pulp or no pulp? I personally like a little bit of pulp, but all right. So the goal is that we gotta finish all this first, of course, before we get to the gym, because I don't want to just snack on it and then forget about it, and you know what I'm saying. This is like my daily routine for the morning. I always stop at a gas station. I always get one of these very quick, and it gives me just enough energy to make sure that I don't pass out, and at the same time my stomach's not too full with food that I'm wanting to throw up at the gym. All right, so 240 calories. Serving size is half a piece, so full piece, you know, 2 servings. So for the full thing is 240 calories. And then where the hell is the protein on this? 3 grams of protein. So we're already at 2, 3, 5. We're making big progress here, man. Big progress. It's gonna be like an ASMR video at this point. When I was younger, my dad would always be buying these, and he would be taking us around while he was working. So they slowly became a really nice like treat and snack. Alright, so more than likely we're gonna do this one, and the orange juice will finish it out. I'm gonna try to eat the peanut butter one, but this one is a little bit heavier because it's a little bit thick. And as you know, peanut butter is just like a lot in the mouth. And this is kind of just quick and fast. I'll throw that away. This has to be one of the best, tastiest, simple snacks out there, hands down. All right, let's get ready. Man, it is cold out here. All right, I'm gonna do these 2, and then we'll head to the gym. Catch you guys. All right, so we're at the gym. Whew, I feel like the food got me tired. This is why I don't eat too, because I get tired right after I eat. But we're at the gym. I think we're gonna do arms or something like that. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm just gonna get in there and get this workout done. And then after that, after the gym, I always go eat. That's when I have my technical first meal of the day. So we'll go to the local 7-Eleven around this area, and we'll see what's for breakfast / dinner, fuck, whatever the hell it's supposed to be called. I don't even know the names of it no more. That's too much food. I gotta go take a shit. I'll be back. Okay, so it wasn't a bad idea. Decided to bring the peanut butter bar. What did I say? 340 calories and 17 grams of protein. So I really did take a shit earlier though. I'm telling you, that was way too much food. This is very thick. So if anything, I'm gonna be just like snacking on it. But we're doing an upper body day, so you know what that means. Hopefully we'll finish this bar by the end of the workout. Ooh, peanut butter is thick. So it just gets a lot of like stuff in your mouth. But I'm gonna continue eating that, continue doing some more workouts, and then I'll catch you guys. Okay. So we're done with the workout. That's pretty much it. So try to make it 45 minutes. Supposed to go to like an hour. I know I didn't really film the workout, and that's the whole point. I'm not trying to film the workout. If you guys do want to know what I do on my upper days, just let me know in the comments, and I'll drop a video on that too. But we're done with that. After the 45-minute workout, which pretty much like every day that I work out is 45 minutes or so, and then I do 15 minutes on the Stairmaster, and then even if it's a rest day, so try to get 15 minutes on the Stairmaster. But that's pretty much it. Done with the workout, done with the stairs. I'm not necessarily in a rush today, since it is a Saturday where I'm at, and this is my day. It's not like I plan anything. The only thing I plan ever is just going to the gym. So that's done. I don't work on the weekends, so easier. So after this, we're gonna head over to the 7-Eleven around the block, kinda. Not really around the block, but almost like a couple of blocks away. We're gonna go to that and get our lunch. So usually my lunch, since I don't eat in the morning and I kind of just work out fasted, my lunch will usually be around 1,000 to maybe 1,200 or so calories, to basically kind of almost like cut my, or to reach half of my intake already at that point, because I'll be usually done by the workout by 11 or 12. So by 11 or 12, have my 1,000 calorie food, and then by 4 or 5-ish, I'll have another 700 to 1,000 calories, and then at night, like at 10-ish, is when I will have another meal. That one's a lot less, so that way I can go to sleep a little bit easier. But that's how I split my meal intakes, my calorie intakes. So I'm gonna go to the 7-Eleven, get about 1,000 or so calories worth of food, figure out. I don't think I'm gonna be leaving anytime after I get home, because the Dodgers are playing. Go Dodgers. World Series game 2, baby. So I don't want to leave, and that thing starts at 5-ish. So I don't think I want to get up and go anywhere to get food or anything. And I'm not door dashing, bro. So I'll probably get a little bit more than what I'm normally gonna get, and then store the rest in my refrigerator or whatever it may be, and then we'll go from there. But waiting for the massage chairs to open up, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be opening up. They've been in there for quite a minute. So, hey, you gotta get your action one way or another, right? But yeah, we'll see. and then we'll go from there. So I'll catch you guys. All right, so we are at the next 7-Eleven. We're already here. It's raining, so you can't really, point and shoot the camera at the 7-Eleven out there. I'm not trying to get my whole gear wet, but we are here. Let's see what we decide to get, honestly. So as you can see, but so we're gonna get lunch. I'm thinking maybe like some sandwich or something with, I don't know, a snack and some protein shakes to kind of kick into the protein, because I feel like we are falling behind a little bit on the protein. The calories, you could always make it up easily, but the protein shakes, we definitely need to get one at least, and we're gonna try to like get the highest one, so because we can't get it again. So we're gonna go from there. Let's get it. Alright, so we definitely need to make up the protein. So I'm thinking chocolate, which is how I like it. So protein shake to make up for the protein. Damn, that seems so good. What are you going?
Like you make the video for songs
No, for YouTube.
or YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, if I want you to make the video like for songs, so how many you charge?
Oh, I don't do songs. It's just straight YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of vlogging?
Yeah, kind of like a vlog. Yeah. So. Wanna flex? Let's do a sandwich. Man, the foods are so expensive and you don't get much out of it. Crazy. Let's do that and some protein chips. By the looks of it, we're gonna have to for sure come back and do another run. God, so much peanut butter, dude. There's only so much peanut butter I can fit in my mouth. Maybe we get, yo, what is this? Oreo. Hell yeah. I feel like I'm gonna need some type of snack while I'm watching these baseball games. If you know about these, this is just literally all air and no freaking chips in this. So that's the only thing that sucks about this. But protein chips and damn. You kind of never think about it, but when damn, they don't got Pepsi Zero Sugar, bro. L. What an L. Alright. I think we got our stuff.
So I should just do that. That's probably gonna be a lot more on the calories for sure, but oh well. All right, we got the goods. So more than likely, we're gonna have to make up another run on. Whew, damn. Yeah, more than likely we're gonna do another run for the lunch. I mean for the dinner, because that does not seem like a lot of calories, and I think we're for sure gonna be behind on the calories, but we are doing pretty good on trying to get everything a different item. So go home, relax a little bit, clean, cook, you know. We don't get no cardio at home, so none of that's happening. But yeah, eat this and keep track of it, and then see where we're at. I'm excited for that Oreo. It never tastes exactly what it looks like, so I'm kind of excited to see what it tastes like. But it's a little funny because sometimes when you're doing stuff like this, like the blogging stuff, people always stop you and ask you. And I try to be respectful of people and just not get them on camera, because, you know, some people just don't want to be on camera, and it's totally cool. I'm not tripping about it. But some people do just like the spotlight. And I do this mostly just because I'm really bored and I got no hobbies. And this is something that I want to always do. So I just started the channel in January. But yeah, if you haven't followed or liked or subscribed or any of that stuff, go ahead and do that. You know, it means a lot. I'm very small time. I don't do this full time. This is kind of just like a really fun passion. And I mean, if it grows, it grows. I will definitely accept it. And try to give you guys a little bit more different product and different materials and different shows and different, not shows, hey. But ya saben, güey, como aquí estamos siempre, ánimo. Y pues vamos a ver cómo sabe todo esto. Vamos a ir a la casa y a descansar y a lo mejor dormir un rato, pero vamos a mirar el béisbol más tarde. Y antes que comience el juego, vamos a ir otra vez al 7-Eleven para agarrar algo para comer, para lunch. More than likely it's going to be that pizza too. La pizza se mira buena. It's going to be cardboard pizza, but my stomach felt the first hit from the 7-Eleven wave before I got to the gym. More than likely I'm going to have another wave on this. This guy just got a 6-pack. That looks good. But yeah, let's get home. All right, we're home now. Gonna eat this, but first, damn, hold up, bro, fuck. Fuck. That shit fucked up my stomach. Y'all thought I was playing. Nope. Damn, I forgot to turn on the fan. I can't eat shit in the morning, man. I'm telling you. Not gonna be pretty for my fucking butthole. Won't be the first time though. No mames, güey. Puta madre. Ay. Pero, güey. Pero. Uf. Creo que perdí como 5 pinche pounds, güey. Oof. Damn. Sheesh. All right, I'm back. Whew. Damn. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. All right, so let's eat this food. Let's hang out. Let's chill. The lights keep flickering, so hopefully the power doesn't go out because I'm trying to watch my game. But we got everything secured. More than likely, we're gonna end up going before the game starts, or maybe during the game, or halfway in between the game. Who knows? But we'll eat this, and let's see. All right, so we got our turkey sandwich. Half of it is 350, so the full amount 700 calories. So that's 38 grams of protein, so that's good. 700 calories, which is pretty damn good. It's close to that 1,000 mark. So that means we're kind of like at least almost halfway through our, not even halfway, but you know, getting close to halfway of our calorie intake. So just your turkey and Havatari cheese sandwich. We got our Core Power protein shake. Since we were falling a little bit behind on the protein, we wanted to make sure that we kind of like caught up on that. These two for sure are going to be consumed right now because it is already getting pretty late, and I want to make sure that I, you know, stay on track of my eating. And then if I'm still feeling up for it, we're gonna do either the Cliff Builder one or the Quest protein chips. I figured the soda, since I cannot have the same product twice. Soda doesn't matter if it's Coke or Pepsi or anything. Soda. So I figured since that, I kind of want to save it and just kind of like savor it. So we're gonna save that for a little bit later on, kind of like for a dinner kind of thing. So we'll save the soda. And we are just gonna do the protein shake. And damn, what is this, childproof? Okay, this is, oh damn, bro, that's childproof. Shit. All right, well, let's just get right into it. So ham, cheese, and a bit of tomato with a lot of mayo. So I got a little something here. Shit. Hey. Oh shit. Yeah, tastes like your typical sandwich with ham and cheese. So no big difference. We'll do that, and then of course the protein shake to not fall behind on the protein intake. We marked it at 150. That's what we clocked it in as. So, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna eat these two, and then if I'm still feeling up for it, I'm gonna maybe do the chips or the protein bar. But I'll finish this off camera because I don't want you guys just staring at me while I eat. Kind of say no ASMR video, and then make a lot of noises. I've been told. So, cheers. Okay, so we are on our way to another 7-Eleven, of course. The audio might sound a little bit different just because the little wireless mic died. So We're using camera audio, camera speaker, camera mic, whatever you want to call it. Camera mic it's not whatever you want to call it, but yeah. So we're going to another 7-Eleven. Vamos a ver qué vamos a comprar. A ver qué compramos para comer porque ya es casi tiempo para lonche. So let's see what we get. Not that hungry. Those other foods and snacks kind of did fill me up a little bit and kind of like put me a little bit bloated, but it's alright. We're going to a different one just because you never know what they have. They have different stocks in different spots, so that's the main reason why. But it's not that far away either, so might as well. But yeah, let's pulling up now. That was pretty quick actually. Damn, this one's kind of fancy looking. This one looks like a freaking, like a diner, but yeah, let's see. Probably won't get much because I am kind of full, so I'm thinking maybe just some type of actual meat or food product. Pizza, tacos, something, nachos, I don't know. But we'll see. We'll go from there. Taquitos. That's not a bad thing. Because those look kind of burnt. And so does the pizza. So we got chips. Let's see. Kind of didn't want to cook it, but so we already got chips, we can do chips, we got juice. Oh man, I'm kind of thinking like an ice cream. Oh, I guess they steal this. That's crazy. You know you're at 7-Eleven when you see that sign.
Here's a pizza perfect deal. Get 2 pizza slices and any soft drink for just $5 with 7 rewards. Give your lunch a bit more sauce. Plus tax, terms and conditions apply. 7-Eleven is giving away 5
Let's get that and some chocolate. Some candy.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too. Alright. So we ended up going with some taquitos, some M&Ms. I like to get some sweets, but this is very interesting because this is basically the taquitos that they have, you know, just on the rollers, but you just cook them at home. So that's pretty dope.
kind of don't want to cook it, but kind of lazy as hell. But 200 calories per taquito. So 2, 4, 6, 8. If you know how to do math. I don't. But yeah, that's gonna be our next meal. After that, maybe we'll have one more at night, depending on how we're feeling. That shit is fucking up my stomach, man. Whew. But let's go home, get ready to watch this game, put these in the freaking oven or air fryer and bake them and get going. Catch you guys there. All right, so lunch, dinner kind of thing. We're gonna do the taquitos. So it's 4 of them. Where's the goddamn sign? Let's see what the sign says. So like we said earlier, it is gonna be 200 calories per taquito and 7 grams of protein per taquito. So 2 times 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, I believe. And then 7 times 4, 7, 14, 21, 28, if I'm correct. So those are the numbers. Then we got our Sprite Zero, of course, no calories, no protein. So we basically don't got to worry about anything on that. We still got the chips. We got the chocolate, and we got the protein bar still. So I think we're gonna be fairly okay when it comes to the calories, and I believe we're gonna be fairly okay when it comes to the protein. But I want to make sure I eat something that's a little bit more fuller. The sandwich was really good though. That was not bad. I mean, sandwich is sandwich, but even then, yeah. So I'm gonna eat this. We got the game going on. So go Dodgers. Let's try to win this one because this last night was kind of embarrassing. But yeah, we'll eat this, and then if I snack on any of the other stuff, I'll put the camera back on, of course, so you guys could take note of that, and then just go from there. So yeah, eat these 4. I think I'm gonna get some Taco tea or something, or maybe not. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I'm not gonna be eating in camera. I'll take a bite. Well, they're for sure taquitos, but we'll eat this. When I'm done with it or getting close to it, I'll turn it back on so you can kind of see a little bit more, but pretty damn good. Yeah, just gonna sit back and enjoy, watch the game, and then maybe later on go out. But yeah, let's do it. Get it. Make sure I'm recording this time. Ooh, man. Chips. So we already finished the taquitos, and now we're just, you know, the Sprite and snacks. Still watching the game, of course. 1 serving size is 150 calories and 18 grams of protein. Honestly, it's pretty much a bag of air. It's like when I don't know if you guys ever saw, it was like somewhere on the news, but apparently people in like an Asian country, I think it was like China or some shit like that, but they were literally buying bags of air, like legit air. People were just like trapping air and then bagging it and posting it and selling it on eBay and stuff like that, and people were buying it. But this is essentially almost a bag of air. There's like literally like basically nothing in there. Like if you bought these, you know, and they're not that great, but it's a chip. I'm trying to get our protein in, so why not? God, man. Freaking pie sucks. You get the point. I'm just gonna eat this and move on to the next one. So, cheers, guys. All right. I don't know. I kind of don't want to eat the. I feel like it's gonna be too much, but protein bar, 280 calories, 20 grams of protein. Let's see what it's about. It is the Oreo flavor. What is Builders, man? These are like very like powdery, thick. They're heavy. So it's not bad. It has like a Oreo flavored taste, which is what it's supposed to have, but you still taste the All right, so it's the end of the night. Didn't really get a starting weight kind of thing, but kind of having like an idea. Like I said, we're usually around that 150, 155 mark. Like I said, that's usually where we're at. Take into account the fact that there is a camera being held. We're gonna 159. Let me see how much this camera weighs with this whole thing. Very interested. It ain't gonna damn, don't want to get it all up in my nose, but that is the final pretty much weight. Let's see if I could get a see if I could organize this shit to give you guys. All right, so 159. That is pretty much the physique. Don't look at my ass. It's working. It's a work in progress. But that is where we're at. 159. So after doing my super highly advanced calculation methods that I could show right here, we are at a grand total of 340 calories, 182 grams of protein. So that is a big win.
that is essentially, in my book, positive. Of course, you know, anytime that you go over calories, I'm not necessarily like bulking or cutting. I'm in something called a bulk cut, which means I just eat the fuck out of everything, and I kind of just do my cardio and my stairs to kind of lose the fat, because I'm not the healthiest person in the world, but it is what it is. Yeah, so 3,440 calories and 182 grams. I call that a win in my books. So that's the 7-Eleven diet. Let me know if you guys gonna try it. Bye.